Welcome to episode 324 of Flights
Football.
and Anything Else.
I'm Dave.
And I'm Mike. How you doing, Dave?
Better than most, not as good as some. How are you doing?
So far a lot better than episode 323, that's for sure.
Already.
We'll get this right out of the way. We do a little and we kind of correct our mistakes.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that sound bite right there, Dave, that encapsulates episode 323. There was some user error. You accidentally hit the mute. I don't see that muted.
Nope.
I originally had the mics plugged into the wrong receptacles or whatever you want to call them.
Right.
I had to run back and get the power cord, which killed about 15 minutes of prep time.
Yeah.
And then EV Mux thought they were going to do it again because there was that initializing. I really missed the Riverside's 5, 4, 3, 2, and then I hit the Odyssey. But here I'm looking. Are we live?
Yeah.
But, hey, what's the old adage? If it doesn't kill you, it'll make you stronger or something.
That's right.
And, thanks again to Cindy and company from Loggers.
Yeah.
Had a great time.
We did.
And shout out again to Fried Bean Barbecue. The wings were spectacular. You could probably see me eating them. I don't think we were on audio when I was making the comments on it. But
I don't think so either.
and then even when we were on audio,
Yeah.
Dave and I, we don't have, a huge production staff by any means. So the background noise, my mic was a little low. It was just a train wreck. I mean, there's no getting around it, Dave. I mean, we were on episode 323 last week, and those are the mistakes you have on episode 3.
Right.
Maybe episode 13 or maybe even episode 23. It was just a fucking train wreck.
It was a fun train wreck.
Yeah, it was an absolutely fun train wreck, but nonetheless, it was a train wreck. So I figured, we're going to put the training wheels back on and get started. And just kind of like, if we're going to give amateur material, we're going to drink amateur beer.
Oh, Jesus.
So, this bad boy is Miller Lite from Miller Brewing Company, a macro brewery in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. And we don't even get a glass for this bad boy, Dave. We're just a couple of newbies drinking beer. But anyway, cheers.
Cheers.
Can't hear that clink of the glass. And
The notes?
First
Notes.
ever pull from a can, I believe, on the air. Wouldn't it be?
Yeah. Well,
I mean, because we've always went out of glass. I don't know if we went out of the exact replica receptacle or not.
No, I don't think so.
But anyway, the specifics on this: 4.2 ABV, 10 IBUs.
I can't wait for when we rate this to see the check-ins.
All right.
So,
Bottoms
cheers.
up.
Bottoms up. Why did I know you were going to do that? And there's another one.
Now, I know what people are saying. Miller Lite? Where the fuck would you get Miller Lite? But Miller Lite is to light beers what vax, no vax, mask, no mask, Democrats, Republicans, Capulets, and the Montagues. Siskel and Ebert kind of are a team, but
Yeah.
you're either like, hey, but Busch Light is way better than Miller Lite. Miller Lite is garbage.
Right.
Miller Lite is the best. Coors Light is garbage. You have your loyalties.
You do.
And this, now I don't know if I could have done that, with a Two-Hearted.
Yeah, no.
Or,
Well, you could have done it.
Yeah, and I honestly don't know if I could have pounded it all down. Easy
Maybe.
drinking,
Yeah.
less filling, third less calories than your regular beer. Miller Lite, great commercials.
Yeah.
Not like they used to be, but
No, they got to get their game up and get their game up to the Bud Light, with Peyton and
yeah, Bud Light has good commercials. I still like Miller Lite better. If I were to rate the light beers, I would go Miller Lite, Busch Light, Coors Light, Bud Light. When Jake is cleaning the stables tomorrow, he's probably going to be pissed he wasn't on this episode because he'd be all in on the
Oh yeah.
first tasting.
All right. So I'll get that on there.
Which one you got there?
Long-time listener, first-time chatter.
Okay, Mark. K2B's in
There
the
you
house.
go.
I was assuming that was Chuck on watching us, but and I just text Chuck, so I don't know. Maybe he fell asleep.
No, you don't have to kid. We were just talking about it.
What did he say?
He said, "Am I the only one here that was a dumpster fire?"
Well, Nate is in the house. Welcome in, Nate. But yes, until Chuck joins, Liz usually listens on Monday. Grandpa Blackhawk wasn't there. Tim never watches live. Chuck should be on shortly. I was just texting him.
Yeah.
But yeah, so you are the only one from the dumpster fire of last week. But so welcome.
Cheers.
And Nate, you missed me. You probably would have beat me, but you missed me slam my Miller Lite.
I'm still nursing mine.
What have you been watching, Dave?
All right, here we go. I just need somebody to validate this, but I will validate something that you said, because Homeland, which was a HBO Showtime 2011 to 2020 series, Netflix picked it up. It was kind of one of these, when you first get on your Netflix, because we watch a lot of the suspenseful, not whodunit stuff. That's it, but spies and what am I trying to think, that genre with all the
Thriller, spies, espionage.
Espionage is the word I'm looking for. So it came up, and Shelley was very hesitant. She's like, "Oh Jesus, 8 seasons, 12 episodes a season." But we got 3 episodes in, and we can't turn it off. I mean, now I will say season 6 kind of they rebooted. Things came to a head at the end of season 5. Season 6, the first 3 episodes were kind of like, "Oh geez, is this the direction this is going?" But we're on episode 11 now, and there's a chance no matter what time we get done with this, I'm going to go home and probably watch at least an episode.
Okay.
It's that good.
How do you show the tweet? So Evie Mux, do you have to hit show? Yes. Actually, it probably doesn't even have the bite of tonic water. It's probably more of a Dasani or Perrier water. It doesn't have the bite of a tonic.
So Homeland. So now we're almost finishing season 6.
And it's 8, you said?
8. And yeah. But so the main character, her real name is Claire Danes. She played Kate Connor in Terminator 3.
Okay.
So, and then of course Damian Lewis from Billions and Marina Baccarin. Now, I'll save the Marina Baccarin for after my second watching. So go ahead.
All right.
I'm done.
Liz and I just watched 3 movies this week.
Oh.
All at home, none at the theater. Although I am looking forward to Scream 7. Comes out.
Yeah, you said you were. Yeah.
Stars, The Man in the White Van from 2023, based on
a true story.
A true story where mid 70s to early 80s, a guy was kidnapping girls, young women, killing them on his property. And it even said the chase scenes and everything are for dramatization. And it's like, okay. So really there was a white van in Florida in the 70s, and that's kind of where the based on true events ends. So, but
everything else we made up.
Yeah, everything else we made up except there was a white van in Florida one time. So The Man in the White Van, good watch.
Yeah.
About an hour and a half. Stars.
All right. Second one, The Wrecking Crew on Prime. Did you see the? Have you been on Prime lately, or enough to see the ads? That's with Jason Momoa and
I've seen the
Dave
preview. I have not seen
Dave Bautista.
Yeah.
Okay, so now Dave Bautista's wife is also Marina Baccarin. Now she played
his wife in the
Deadpool.
show.
It was Dave Bautista's wife in the show.
Okay.
In the show, and you got a picture of Marina Baccarin, Deadpool's girlfriend / wife. Okay.
Yep.
But back in the day, for us sci-fi nerds, when Sci-Fi, just after it became a network, they had their hit show was called Firefly, or there was a second name to it, but it was called Firefly. I know you didn't watch it, but that was kind of her jump start to TV and movies, and yeah,
It's a decent one.
yeah.
All right.
All right. Well, are you talking, Nate? Are you talking Wrecking Crew or Firefly? Because I know you are a sci-fi person. So,
I was assuming he meant Wrecking Crew.
yeah. And well, I'll get to the Wrecking Crew part in a second, but she's in everything right now. I don't know. So she was in Homeland. That really got her kickstarted. She was in Gotham, Deadpool's wife, a pretty for the sci-fi people out there, Elevation a couple years ago, Greenland and Greenland 2. Greenland 2 is coming out right now. She's going to be in the new Masters of the Universe movie, the He-Man thing. I know you won't probably see that either, but I'm just saying, like, she's getting to that part of her career where it's kind of fun to see that when.
And I was right; it was Wrecking Crew.
Yeah, Wrecking Crew. But for Wrecking Crew, that's a leave your brain at the door. There's some funny laugh out loud parts to it. There's some acting that's, kind of like very, very salty chase scenes that are just like, all right, whatever. Excessively violent, which is what people go to watch it for. But like I said, there was some good and some bad, but leave your brain at the door. You're not going to get any like Oscar nominated dialogue or anything like that, but I don't think they really made the movie to do that.
No, not that type of movie.
But it was like Nate said, it was a good watch.
All right, our second movie. I'm going to leave stars and return to stars. HBO Max, Dead of Winter with Emma Thompson.
Okay.
It's a good watch. I mean, she's trying to save somebody who's been kidnapped. That's not a spoiler. They come right out of the chute with the plot line. And like a Fargo setting, it's a good watch, about an hour and a half.
Okay.
Emma Thompson, although I have a hard time believing she's as badass as much of a badass as she plays. Yeah. It was a good movie.
Yeah. That's all I saw were those two things. Trying to get through 8 seasons. 12. Okay, numbers guy, help me out here. Is that 96?
If there's
96 episodes.
If there's 8 episodes, 8 times 12 is 8 seasons, 12 episodes. Yes, that's 96.
96. So trying to bust through 96 episodes. We're busy.
For sure. And you're on 6, so you're almost there.
Yeah. See the light at the end of the tunnel.
All right, the last one. And by the way, Dead of Winter was a 2025 movie. This next one from Stars is also a 2025 movie. And Liz and I just recently saw the previews for it to be in theaters. And now it's already on Stars. The Long Walk. The only name in it is Mark Hamill. And you don't even recognize it's Mark Hamill.
Oh.
And he's kind of a bad guy. And it is a very intriguing watch. What the Long Walk is you sign up and you have to walk. You keep walking. There's no stopping. You have to keep walking.
Why would you sign up?
Because there's cash prize and you get one wish. They never did say the cash prize, but $1 million, $10 million, $20 million, whatever.
So kind of like the Running Man, only you're walking.
Yes.
Okay.
And a wish. Okay. And nobody's trying to kill you.
Oh, well, that's good.
But you get 3 warnings. And again, this isn't a spoiler. They've explained it right early on.
Yeah.
So, like, if you go down to tie your shoe, contestant 266, that's your first warning. And then if you don't get up and move, that's your second warning. This is your third and final warning. And if you don't respond, they kill you.
Oh,
They shoot you
so
dead.
somebody is trying to.
Yeah. Well, but you don't have to evade them. You just have to keep fucking walking.
All right.
And the dialogue on, yeah, that would be good for death row convicts. That's actually a good penalty. Hey, keep walking. Because there's and if you try to escape, you're dead. You don't get your 3 warnings, they shoot you.
Right.
But the conversation between the main 6 people, I think 200 people start or 75 people, all but 6 or 8 of them are not even characters really.
Okay.
And the main 6, they have good conversation. It really makes you think about the human mind and how you react in it. But if you're a little squeamish, the kill scenes are like, wow. Okay.
like 300?
Well, 300 had like more gore and like slashing and stabbing. And this is just a gunshot wound.
All right. Oh, okay.
And the other thing is that you'd be squeamish upon because for whatever reason they find it necessary. It was at least 2 or 3 times somebody had to shit. So you so they pull their pants down and then they show it. Obviously it's probably special effects. I doubt the actors are really shitting, but it was.
Well, I hope not.
But it was very graphic. It was like, oh, okay. I could have just let my imagination run wild there, but you insist.
Right.
Whoop. I think Chuck is holding off till after wrestling again.
Maybe.
Fucker.
That's possible.
Either that or he's so disappointed by that train wreck.
Maybe.
Yes. That's it then.
Okay.
3 movies.
3 movies.
I will have something to watch for next week and probably just one thing.
Right.
Because Liz will be out of town Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and I think her and I on Sunday are going to Grand Rapids and doing some
shopping.
Craft
beer stuff. Okay.
Then we have to drive separately because she has to stay down there Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday for work.
Gotcha.
And I'll just come back on Monday.
Okay.
So we'll only have the one thing that we're currently watching. Some more on that, episode 325. So what have you been listening to, Dave?
All right, Mike. We want to go with new or old first.
Let's do new first because Chuck was the one who suggested the old, which was a pretty good suggestion.
Right.
So,
all right,
we'll see if he jumps on.
All right, Mike. Now, I gotta tell you, I got on that blues kick. Right.
All right.
So,
I have a pretty wide range of shit that I listen to, but some of the shit you listen to, I just don't know how you fucking power through it.
So here we go.
Hey, to each his own, right?
I got inspired, and this is going to be the first ever. Anybody that's on Nate, I guess the 3 of us will be the first to hear the FFA blues.
All right.
One song, 90 seconds.
Okay.
Ready?
All right. Let's hear it.
Here we go. While sitting around the campfire, Mike said, I got an idea. Why don't we do a podcast while we're drinking beer? I ordered the mic the very next day, and 6 years later, I just gotta say, we're bad to the bone. We're bad to the bone. We're bad. Bad to the bone. 1,000 beers later, we're still going strong. We thought we were famous, but man, we were wrong. But we're still bad. Bad. There we go.
And actually, folks, for the first timers who will listen, all facts. That's a factual song.
That is.
All factual song. Now, I'm not going to bash your harmonica playing because it was probably better than what I could have done, but Probably needs a little work.
It needs a lot of work,
All right,
Mike.
but still, all right. Fair enough.
needs
Fair
a lo-
enough.
It needs
It drew people in.
Yeah, I dusted it off.
And somebody said, "Holy shit, they're playing harmonica." Maybe that's our forte, harmonica playing.
That's got to be it.
Learn to play the harmonica. It'll be
Yeah.
2 hours of learning to play the harmonica.
Two people missed it, but that's okay.
All right.
They can rewatch it.
Yeah.
That'll be another play.
And like and subscribe.
Yeah.
Smash that like button.
For those that were on there.
My something new is Listen Up from Newfound Glory, released last Friday, February 20th, 2026. 10 songs, 36 minutes for those loyal listeners that really pay attention to what we've listened and what we've watched. Episode 319, I reviewed 3 of the songs on this album because they pre-released 3 of the songs, 3 of the 10, and the album dropped last Friday, February 20th. If you like Bowling for Soup, Blink-182, that type of band, I think you'll enjoy Newfound Glory, and it helps get my Spotify listening age down.
Because I told you, I texted you at one point, I need something upbeat, something fun, so I started in with the Bowling for Soup. I love it.
Yes.
I love it. All right, something old.
Something old.
Now, hopefully Chuck is one of the 3 that's on here right now.
Right. And if he's not, he was the one who said, Google the number 1 album on Enter Your Date of Birth Here.
Yep.
So I did that. Oh, and I didn't even write the specifics down, but I'll pull that up on Spotify. Mine was, and boy, this had a wide range of birthdays because this particular album was number 1 from July 1st through October something.
Okay.
Now, my birthday's September 12th.
Right.
And so it fit in there, but if your birthday was July 1st, October 14th, you would of 1967,
right,
you would also share this album, which is, Jake is probably going to be pissed at me, but hey, one of the listeners suggested this is what your something old will be.
Yeah.
We listen to our listeners. 9/12/67, the number 1 album in the country was Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band by the Beatles. And it was released on June 1st, 1967. It took it a month to go to number 1 and like I said, stayed there till mid-October.
Yeah.
And as far as Beatles songs go, 13 songs, 39 minutes. Jake is going to be disappointed in me because, like Jake, I think the Beatles are highly overrated. I don't think they're as good looking or sexy as all the millions, hundreds of thousands of girls did when they came stateside in the 60s. But
I think music transitioned immensely by the time you were of listening age to, teenage years and stuff like that.
That could be.
And
but
it transitioned even more by the time I got there.
With a little help from my friends.
Yep.
Where's the other one that's on here?
Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts.
Well, that's one of my least favorite on the album.
Right.
When I'm 64 is a solid tune. And then A Day in a Life is my favorite song on the album. And then Getting Better is the most slept on song of the album. I liked it because if the loyal listener will remember that I did preview the Beatles' White Album. I think this album is much better than the Beatles' White Album.
Okay.
So,
all right.
But that was the number 1 album on September 12th, 1967.
All right.
So thanks, Chuck. It was a good listen.
Yeah. And then, hey, that's why this is a great podcast. Celebrating George Thorogood's.
This week, February 25th, 1950. So George Thorogood, 76.
Yeah. And Nate, I think there was, it was different enough, and it was, like Mike said, it was bad enough. I don't think anybody's going to want to associate that with. Nate said he's probably going to want some money for that. My something old.
Yes.
Ready?
So you were 72?
Mm-mm. 70.
70. Okay, that's close.
July.
July of 70.
July of 70. Let it be.
Another
let it be.
Beatles?
Let it be. Yeah, let it be.
Well, they had this-
Whisper words of wisdom.
so
Let it be.
They had the number one album in '67 and
So,
another number one album. in
Maybe part of it
1970.
was they split up in 70. That was their last album, and they split up immediately after.
All right, that probably drew people to it.
It's a possibility.
All right.
But yes, Let It Be. So you had Let It Be, The Long Winding Road, which was a big hit at the time. Maybe because of the split and the breakup. I don't know. I don't care for that, so I don't have to listen to that again.
Nate said that's
and-
what Vanilla Ice said to David Bowie. Because it was ding, 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 not dun, 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 dun.
Right. And Get Back. I do like Get Back. Get back to where you once
I like
belonged.
Let It Be better.
Yep. And then the slept on one is One After 909. I don't think I'd ever heard of that or heard of that song or
Sound familiar.
I really enjoyed it. The worst was Across the Universe and Dig a Pony. I was just like, what in the hell is this? Next.
So that was their last album in '70, eh? And then they did
Correct.
'67. So all right.
Yeah, and then unfortunately, Beatlemania kind of wrapped itself up right around that. They said in '66 Beatlemania was kind of like on it, but I don't understand. It's part of the research I did said in '66 kind of marked the end of their touring years, and then of course December 8th, 1980, John Lennon was shot.
Mark Chapman.
Yep.
Right.
No, David Chapman.
All right.
Which was really weird. He said his motivation. Do you remember his motivation, Mr. History Guy?
No.
Allegedly motivated by a mix of envy and a desire for notoriety, influenced by the book.
Catcher in Rye.
There you go.
Yeah.
Got it. And then do you remember?
J.D. Salinger.
Huh?
J.D. Salinger, probably one of
There you
two
go.
books that I actually read in high school
Nice. But that was the book.
because there was profanity in it.
Do you remember the scene when the police arrived on the scene?
No.
He was just sitting there next to John Lennon's body reading a book. He's like, yeah, I did it. My bad.
All right. And then Charles Manson used Helter Skelter.
There you go. Oof.
Beatles are all tied in with killing people.
Ugh. All right.
So, all right.
Inside the ropes?
Yeah, let's go inside the ropes, Dave.
Ding, 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 ding.
One of these days, I will have AEW news. I believe they have a March 15th-ish pay-per-view that we can do. I am still watching it. There's just so much going on that I lose track. But WWE Elimination Chamber this Saturday, Chicago, Illinois, from the United Center. 7 p.m. In the States, you watch it on ESPN Plus, worldwide on Netflix. And 4 matches on the card, plus the old 7 what's in the box, which there's been some debate on what is in the box. It's almost got to be a person. There's some talk that it could be Chris Jericho. The box was delivered to Raw. Adam Pearce sent it to SmackDown, and that GM, whose name escapes me right now, I can see his face, but I'll think of it. He sent it back to Raw, and then Adam Pearce said, "What did you send it here for?" It says 228. Let's just send it to Chicago. And me and fucking Nate, what is the fucking guy's name that's on SmackDown? The big guy with hair. Nick Aldis. Woo.
There you go.
Thought I was going crazy. So
Just a stroke.
kind of corny, like Jim Cornette says, if it comes out of a box, it goes over. If it's a person, I'm going to be a little pissed because what person can stay inside of a wooden crate
Right.
for 2 weeks?
Yeah.
Come on.
Right.
A little too gimmicky for my
Right.
liking.
Right.
The men's chamber winner goes against Drew McIntyre because we've already got Punk and Roman stated, so obviously they're going to go after Drew McIntyre's title. We have Cody, Randy Orton, L.A. Knight, yeah. Jey Uso, Trick Williams, and his lemon pepper steppers. I love me some Trick Williams. He's quickly become one of my favorites. And then Javon Evans.
Yeah.
God damn it! I'm so tired of Cody Rhodes and Drew McIntyre. I don't think they're going to put one of the new guys over yet. Personally, I think Cody and Jey Uso are tired. So I've got it down to Orton or L.A. Knight.
I've got my pick down.
I think Orton winning another title, that would be his 17th. Give me the Viper, Randy Orton.
That's what I've got.
All right, so we both got Randy Orton. The women's chamber, we have Tiffany Stratton, Rhea Ripley, Alexa Bliss, Asuka. I can't read my own writing. Kiana James. Kiana James is a looker. I don't think they'll put her over here, but whoo!
Yeah.
And Raquel Rodriguez.
That's my pick.
That's big sexy. All right. So Dave's taking. I'll underline yours.
Yeah. What does Nate mean by that?
The gobbledygooker was in the egg for 4 weeks. That was a character that Vince McMahon used. I believe it was in. They were still WWF then, I believe. Nate picks. I'll put Nate viewer. Nate picks L.A. Knight. I kind of like that pick. And then so he came out of the gobbledygooker came out of an egg after talking the egg.
I got you.
So you've got Raquel Rodriguez versus Jade Cargill because Liv decided to go against Stephanie Vaquer. You know what? It's time to make mommy relevant again. I've got to take Rhea Ripley.
I actually hope that's the case.
But Raquel Rodriguez, big sexy's getting a push. So that could be right. And then we have two matches for the title. We'll do the women's one first. We have the man, Becky Lynch, the women's Intercontinental Champion, versus AJ Lee, CM Punk's wife.
Yep.
I hope I'm wrong on this pick. I think they want the husband and wife to be title holders. I'm going to go with AJ Lee.
Yeah. I've got the man.
All right. So you're underlined. So you're the man. I can't stand AJ Lee personally. But
Nate's got Rhea as well.
all right. Nate, Rhea. And then like the biggest issue I have with AJ Lee is her waist is probably smaller than my forearm,
Right.
and yet she still sucks her stomach in. It's like, bitch, what are you sucking in? This is her
Right.
waist. This
Yeah.
microphone stand. Like, what are you sucking in? I don't get it.
Right. Yeah.
And then finally, CM Punk versus Finn Balor for the WWE Championship. Now, there's got to be something that comes out of this. Simply because you know Punk's winning the match. They're not going to take the strap off Punk to have Punk and Reigns headline WrestleMania
Right.
with no strap on the line.
Right.
So, obviously we're both taking Punk, right?
Yes.
All right. So,
Correctamundo.
and then my take on it is I think JD McDonough and Dominic Mysterio try to get involved, and Balor doesn't want it, which leads to Punk blindsiding him, or those two screw up Balor's chances of beating him, and Balor leaves the Judgment Day. Otherwise, this match serves absolutely zero purpose because Punk has already beat him in Belfast, Ireland. So which is his hometown. Now, there's no way they put the strap on him in Punk's hometown in Chicago.
Right.
If they swerve me, they swerve me. But that's my pick there.
All right.
You want to rate this, Dave?
Sure.
I don't think you can go higher than a 233. It's a light beer. You can pound one after another. It would be refreshing after cutting the lawn in 90-degree weather. Pop the top, and go chug a lug, my friend.
Yeah.
I went 2.33 because it is what it is, and I don't think you can go too much higher than that.
2.25.
2.25.
Mm-hmm.
All right, the on-tap crowd. 407,000 people have checked in with Miller Lite, and along our lines liked it better than us, 2.57. So,
All right.
but now we can go back into drinking.
Well, you know what people like a lot better than that, Mike?
What's that, Dave?
The Maple Grill. It's an amazing farm-to-table counter service restaurant and microbrewery offering a rotating selection of the freshest local items available and cooked over an open kitchen's wood-fired grill. The Maple Grill not only offers the freshest of local fare, but wood-fired craft beers and seltzers as well. But wait, before you get into the car, check out their website. Go to themaplegrill.net. That's spelled GRILLE.net. Check out the menu. See what's on tap, and then get yourself to 13105 Gratiot Road in Hemlock, Michigan. And when you get there,
tell them Mike and Dave sent you.
Exactly.
They were closed last Saturday when we dropped Violet off with to Justin and we meet him in St. Louis.
Yeah.
At the Subway.
What time did you go?
We were coming back through at 6
p.m.
Yes.
Oh, they close at 2 now.
On Saturdays?
Yeah.
They don't serve dinner?
Nope.
Huh. They close at 2 every day?
No, just Saturdays.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Now playing drop in on an epic tropical hot bomb in this fully stoked North Coast turf-inspired double IPA. Chill Wave from Great Lakes Brewing Company, a regional brewery in Cleveland, Ohio, which in roughly a month's time, I will be visiting directly with non-listener, non-viewer, good friend, Dick Fisher.
That's right.
9 ABV, episode high, 80 IBUs, also episode high. So I'm guessing there's going to be a little more flavor in this than there was the Miller Lite.
I'm not putting that one up, Nate. He said they closed because we sent them.
Oh. That probably could be.
I got my Maple Grill.
Oh, wow.
Stainless steel pint glass.
And I have the traditional mug.
Cheers.
Pint glass. Kmart. Put an emoji. Oh, yeah. That's nice. That's a good one.
That's a 9% IPA.
Yes.
All day.
See, now I don't know if I could. I mean, life on the line, proverbial gun to your head. I know I would have
tried to
burp some out of a little bit of a if I would have tried to pound this bad boy.
Yeah. No, that would be, you'd get down to the last 3 or 4 ounces and your body would be second guessing that decision.
All right, what do we got for sports, Dave? I mean, sports is another.
I got so much stuff for sports, Mike.
All right,
it's not even funny.
All I have was the Olympics. The Olympic gold. That's the only sports I have was the Olympic gold medal game Sunday. U.S. Canada. U.S. won 2-1. Won the gold.
Yep.
As exciting as it was.
Yeah.
And as happy as I was that the U.S. won.
Yep.
As I text you and a couple other people, gold medal cannot be decided 3-on-3. That's just it's. I'm not against it because you know the rules going in. I mean, so it's not like somebody was like, "What? We got to play 3." I mean,
Yeah,
they knew
right,
the
right,
rules.
right.
So, and like Grandpa Blackhawk pointed out, the Canadians didn't have any problem the game before when they went on 3-on-3 and won to get there.
Yeah.
So the rules are rules, whatever.
Yeah.
I just think for the gold medal, you can't,
Right.
go 3-on-3.
Yeah.
And you might say, well, they don't want the game to go 4 overtimes. Well, have 3-on-3 in the early round, but for the gold medal and the bronze medal, I think you just play it till you're done. They're on separate days, for fuck's sake, so who cares?
Right. Yeah, I mean, it's more TV watching, and it's who's got the tougher, deeper team.
Right.
Yeah.
So, but hats off to the Americans.
Yeah, absolutely.
And
yeah,
one last thing, it's funny that in 1980, who did the Americans beat for the gold medal?
The Russians. No,
They
didn't. They beat the Russians to get to the gold medal game.
And the weird thing is, had they not beat Finland, I always thought they would have got the silver. Had they not beat Finland, they wouldn't even have medaled. Because in 1980, it was a round robin, and you got 2 points for a win.
Oh.
And then
I did not know that.
The tiebreaker went down to goal differential.
Yeah.
And the Americans didn't have much of a goal differential. So, and I didn't know that either, but it just said, I read something where it said they should have every guy plus a goalie in there too.
Just have 20 guys on the ice.
Well, that would be that would muck it up big time. So, because when I said, does everybody realize the U.S. wouldn't even have medaled in 1980? I'm like, well, how's that possible? Because I thought it was automatic. But if they wouldn't have won that game, they wouldn't even have medaled.
Well, and just like I made the mistake, and a lot of people do the same thing, because of the hype over beating the Soviet Union, everybody thinks that was the gold medal game, but it wasn't. So exciting. I liked the Olympics. I thought it was fun. There was a couple new events that I liked watching, like the cross country, whatever the hell it is. It's almost, I called it American Ninja on cross country skis. Okay, it was interesting. I don't know if I really thought of it as a Olympic event, but this whole thing with the curling and everything else, you and I got really excited about the Olympics early on. So we tried to make the curling team. We tried to make the U.S. Olympic hockey team. And if you don't believe us, I have pictures here. So just hang with me here for a second. So there we are, trying out for the curling team. And obviously it didn't really go that great. A little bit of dejection there. We don't look very happy. Didn't score enough points. We only have 1 stone in there. And then at least for the trying out for the hockey team, I mean, it was fun, but I don't know if they appreciated the logo jerseys, but if we're not going to make the team, we at least got to let people know, about the podcast.
Yeah, absolutely.
But
there's
afterwards,
there's advertising on every jersey.
Yeah, we did not. We didn't take it too hard. We went out and played some pond hockey because pond hockey is always fun, and we have a couple beers afterwards. So right. Fun had by all. Even though we didn't make one of the teams, I really appreciate them letting us try out.
Absolutely. Good advertising, too.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. I think a lot of, we don't have them.
We didn't get the attention on TV that the Kelseys did, but
right.
It is what it is.
Yeah. Well, you had Kylie was
Jason was drinking a Mick Ultra. Watching the women's hockey game.
He was. Well, I was talking about on the Kelsey FFAE on her show.
Yeah.
Her and Jason got a lesson at the Olympic Curling Center.
Yeah.
So they actually did some curling, and watching Jason try to get down that low to the ice was actually a bit comical.
Right.
Yeah.
What else? What else in sports, David?
What else in sports? Here we go. Ready?
Yes.
Very quickly. PGA Tour. the famed Riviera Golf Course. Rory, halfway through the event, it was Rory McIlroy's event to lose, and he did. So this Bridgman kid, Jacob Bridgman, he shot 1 over par in the final round and still won by a stroke. That's how much he kicked everybody's ass on the third day. And then he is number 1 in the FedEx Cup standings. This guy comes out of nowhere. So watch Jacob Bridgman if you get into a golf fantasy league, which I know neither one of us are going to do. But any of you out there, this is a guy that you probably should have on your fantasy golf team. NASCAR, the Auto Trader 400 at Echo Park Speedway. I'm just going to start calling NASCAR the really fancy, expensive Smash 'em Up Derby. If you watched or even just watched the news, any highlights, holy shit. It's a 1.5 mile quad oval. And once again, you picked it.
Yep.
You called it. He said it. But what was your rationale for not picking Tyler Reddick again? Besides the fact that I had already picked him. I think you said I'm not going to pick him to go back to back.
I don't like to pick guys to win back to back.
Back to back. Okay.
So,
but he did. And again, my number 20 car, Chris Bell, he was third, I think, and he got Hosevard. So for those of you that don't know that, is that the 47 car? I don't know what his number is. I hate him. He gave
Ricky Stenhouse. No,
it was Hocevar.
All right.
That tried to make a hole where there wasn't a hole and hit Chris Bell's back corner bumper and sent him spinning, and then about another 10 cars I think went out. And
in my younger days, I used to do that all the time, Dave.
Nice. And yeah, and so I was looking.
So nobody had Tyler Reddick?
I did. Oh, wait a minute. No, it was Tyler Reddick that got spun out by Hocevar, not Chris Bell.
But Tyler Reddick won back to back, I thought, right?
No, I had it right in the first place. You're messing me up.
No, but
he did. He won this one again.
So nobody picked him because Cam.
I don't think so.
Because Cam got the first place $20 with the 5th place finish, and I got the 9 points and $10.
When did I say? Oh, I'm picking Reddick this week. That's why I got for the three-peat.
Yeah,
I've got Reddick this week. So no, so it was Chris Bell, and then Hocevar hit his back quarter and sent him spinning, took out 10 more cars, and again Tyler Reddick just comes out of the smoke, and it was a more than half a lap this time. I think it was almost a full lap. Checker flag. So anyway. The Duramax Grand Prix circuit road course. I know you hate the road courses.
And I fucking shit myself. I got too cute because I've got 19 points out of a possible 20 after 2 weeks. $30 lying in my pocket, so I picked last.
Yeah.
I should have taken AJ Allmendinger. He's got a chance to win, but for some reason I took what's his name? Not Jordan Love. Jordan Love's the quarterback for the Packers. I think his last name is Love.
It is.
I almost essentially guaranteed myself first pick the next race, but you gotta, your bad weeks have got to be 4, 5, or 6 points.
Yeah.
You can't have too many ones.
No.
And I got too cute. That was my flex. I was like, fuck you guys. I'll give you guys a chance. Allmendinger, Chastain, Kozlowski. Well, he went way before I picked.
Oh, I see. Yeah, well, okay. That's who you had left.
Yeah.
Okay.
Those guys are I should have picked any of those guys before the clown that I
should have gotten Ross the boss.
That's what. He was available. I said I should have picked him.
Wow.
But anyway, live and learn.
Yep.
I got too cocky. I'll get shit and shoved in it.
And then we got college basketball, Mike. And Duke this last weekend beat U of M. It was a good game. U of M held in there. But they got beat. So Duke's number 1, then Arizona, then U of M, Iowa State, Houston, UConn, Florida, Purdue, Gonzaga's back in the top 10, and Illinois is number 10. MSU is 13, and still Miami of Ohio is undefeated at 28-0.
All right.
Yeah.
Now.
Yes.
You know what was special about last Saturday in college basketball?
What was special?
Anybody online know?
Hello.
I got to get a better taste of this beer. Last Saturday was only the third time during the regular season and fifth time overall that the 1, 2, 3, 4 teams played each other head to head on the same day. Only the fifth time it's ever happened. And ironically enough, the last time it happened was March or April of 2025 in the Final Four, when the top 4 teams, when it was chalk across the board. So It's only happened 5 times, and it's happened twice in the last 10-ish months.
Yeah. So the teams that can get the recruits and have the best coaches obviously are going to win. So Michigan going forward, they've got Illinois tomorrow, Friday, then Iowa, then MSU in Ann Arbor. MSU ended up just beating the socks off of UCLA. They beat Ohio State. They've got
in what was an epic FU, but nobody heard because it was such a disaster last week. But anyway.
Right. And then, by the way, he said, was that the coach that kicked his own kid? Okay. He apologized. He said he shouldn't have done it. He said it was wrong.
Pod.
He did. He listened. Power the pod. He listened to you, Mike, and he said, you know what? Peters has got a point. Yeah. So there were several articles where he said he shouldn't have done that.
And did you see the foul?
Yeah.
To me, I don't even think it was a flagrant in my book.
No.
But anyway.
No. So now they've got, right now, Michigan State's playing Purdue. Then they've got Indiana, Rutgers, and then U of M, like I said, in Ann Arbor. The problem with MSU is you don't know if their offense is going to show up or not. It's whimsical. I don't know what to call it. Women, UConn won. Their top 10 doesn't change hardly at all. UConn, UCLA, South Carolina, Texas, Vandy, LSU, Oklahoma, and then Michigan is 8, Iowa, and number 10 is Louisville, and MSU women is number 15. So both U of M and MSU men's and women's basketball teams are going to make the tournament. So that'll be some.
I think they usually do. Well, the men,
not MSU women's, not it depends. But lately they've been good.
And the men's team hasn't in the last couple of years. Well, they might have No, they were horrible last year. Michigan's men, weren't they?
No, they've made the tournament the last. I think Izzo's got a record going right now.
Michigan's men.
Oh, Michigan's men. Yeah, no, they didn't.
Yeah.
They won the NIT.
Izzo's made the tournament.
Yeah. You're talking to U of M. Yeah. Sorry, I wasn't. I got to listen to you better, Mike.
Yeah, no shit.
But yeah, I think Michigan won the NIT or something along those lines. NBA update: Pistons slipped to a 4.5 game lead right now, as depending on when you're hearing this podcast or watching it. The Thunder have a 3-game lead over the Spurs. NFL news. The only thing I got to ask you. I keep seeing this headline: Chicago Bears relocating to Northern Indiana. Yes or no?
There's rumor. There's talk. Indiana's made the play, but it's far from a done deal. From the noted Chicago sports radio host on one of the radio stations down there.
Right.
Kind of like their Chicago's version of the Huge Show.
Okay.
Yes, it's a real offer. Indiana has said, hey.
Yeah, let's go.
Let's do it, but it's not a done deal by any stretch of the imagination.
All right.
And like I've said, I've lived in Saginaw, Michigan my entire life. I've been a Chicago Bear fan since probably 75. The Dick Butkus picture proves it. Nate still gets a big kick out of that, how I tore to Mike from Dick Butkus, and now I've got to Mike's dad from Dick Butkus because my mom didn't include my dad's name. And Nate still gets a kick out of how I tore the picture of Dick Butkus up just because the Bears lost. But I've been a Bear fan since, so let's say 75, 25, 26, 40, 51 years. Now, the only reason, if they go to Indiana and they're called the Gary Grays in the whole color scheme and shit, well, I'm fucked. Because now, I've got too much invested in clothing and knick-knack, paddywhacks, this and that, everything. But if they're the Gary Bears and keep the same color scheme, keep the same logo, let's go, Gary.
All right.
But I do understand how a Chicagoan Come on, Graham Blackhawk will call me and tell me how I fucked that up. I could see where they would be butthurt and say, just like when the Browns went to Baltimore.
Sure.
Yeah, obviously Cleveland's going to hate the Ravens. I get that.
Right.
But I don't live in Chicago,
Yeah.
so let's go, Gary.
For all those people that have season tickets and live in Chicago and just take the L to the game, they're going to be pissed because now they got to buy a car if they want to get to Gary.
Exactly.
All right. The only thing I had for Olympic coverage is I think all 4 guys on the ice when the goal was scored were from Michigan.
Okay.
Did you know that? Did you see that headline?
Well, I know the goalie, Hellebuck, was from Michigan.
Hellebuck, he's from
Commerce.
Yep, Commerce Township. Dylan Larkin played at U of M, Waterford Township. Jack Hughes, Canton. Zach Wernitsky. Yeah, Wernitsky. Wernsk. Yeah. He played at U of M, and he's from Grosse Pointe West.
Nice.
Yeah. So, pretty cool.
All right.
And I bet you that being the case, and one of them, who was I think, was it Zach or Dylan that was a Saginaw Spirit? One of them was a Saginaw Spirit for a while.
It was. I know it wasn't Dylan. Zach might have been.
But the fact they all went through.
Fuck.
It wasn't Jack Hughes.
No, it was. See if Grandpa Blackhawk.
It was either Zach
if Grandpa Blackhawk ever watched live, he would be on there correcting us right now. I even texted him.
Yeah.
I said he was a former Spirit, right? And I'll come.
Oh, Vincent Trocheck.
Yes.
Trocheck.
Okay. Yes.
Vincent Trocheck.
Yeah.
So a lot of these guys, if they grew up in Michigan, they went through the USA Hockey Development League. So I'm pretty sure Bob Mancini knew all of them.
Okay.
I would bet.
All right.
I was going to try to text Bob and see if that was the case. How many guys he knew?
Probably most of them.
Yeah. I'm thinking.
But Trocheck isn't from Michigan, I don't think.
He might not be, but he was a Spirit.
All right.
Yeah. I got that. All right.
All right, I got my rating down, Dave, so you go ahead.
All right. Let me see. I got a
World Baseball Classic starts next week, too. I'm kind of excited about that. U.S. better roll. I don't like how Skubal says he's pitching one game and that's it. It's like, all right, well, come on, dude.
Oh.
Shit or get off the pot.
Right. Yeah.
Hey, I'll give you one game against Great Britain. Well, shit, I could beat Great Britain. Well, maybe not.
3.99.
All right. I had to do – I did what you didn't do. I put it at 4.08. I really liked it.
Yeah, I mean, and this is
Nate, if I don't drink all 6. Nate and Kyle, if I don't drink all 6, maybe I'll bring you 5 and 6 tomorrow so you can sample.
At this rate,
it's very good.
At this rate, he's going to is this a West Coast style? Did it say on here? Because this has got West Coast all over it. It's not a New England. It's not a it's
I
not
read
a
it in the beginning.
It's not a fruity.
Now playing drop in with an epic tropical hot bomb in this fully stoked North Coast surf-inspired double IPA.
North Coast.
So maybe they're talking northern part of California. So maybe it's a west North Coast.
Because this has got a good. If you like the earthy, piney,
yes, and
yeah,
that's
what I'm saying.
What drew me to IPAs.
Well, when
it gets me all nasally, makes me feel like shit tomorrow.
Right. Well, I'm saying the tropical threw me off because I was thinking I was going to get some pineapple, some mango, and some of those.
No, this is just good.
It is. It's good, solid IPA. Yeah, look at the smile on your face. Is it okay? Well, how close is it to Fog Cutter? I mean, I know Fog Cutter. You rated Fog Cutter a lot higher, but
I think I only went 4.25. I mean, and now at this point we're nitpicking, but this right here. A hard day's night. You've been working like a dog. You have one of these, and you just
little Beetle reference again.
You just smash your head into a plate glass window.
Why? Why does it have to?
Just because it makes you feel good.
Why does it have to end in violence?
It gets aggressive.
it is a little aggressive. I'll give you that, especially at 9%.
All right.
Excuse me.
So I will look for it in Cleveland when Fish and I are there. But our Untapped crowd,
Mm-hmm.
not the 407,000 that checked in with Miller Lite, but 94,000,
That's good.
94.1 thousand check-ins. Rate with us, Dave, 4.01. So everybody loves themselves some Chill Wave Double IPA from Great Lakes Brewing Company.
You got to keep this can, and when you do get some Fog Cutter, you got to do a taste test between the two. All right, you know what else is just amazing?
What's that, Dave?
The Grand Central Sports Bar and Grill. The Grand Central Sports Bar and Grill is a family-friendly sports bar and with delicious food and drink for everyone. Looking for some fun on a weekday night? The Grand Central is the place to be on Trivia Mondays, Comedy Tuesdays. It was Wild Wing Wednesdays, but I'm not sure if Wild Wing Wednesdays are still in effect. But you got Thirsty Thursdays, Fish Day Fridays, Sassy Saturdays, and Sunday Fun Days. You know what? And they got drink specials every day. Grand Central is located at 3504 State Street in Saginaw. And you can check out the menu on their Facebook page, the Grand Central Sports Bar and Grill. It's always a good time at Saginaw's hometown sports bar, the Grand Central Sports Bar and Grill. And when you get there,
tell them Mike and Dave sent you.
Exactly. All right. What do we got next, Mike?
All right, so, you want to talk all over the board on the flavor palette.
Yeah.
There's a little bit of ice on that one there for you, buddy.
Ooh, yeah. Oh, wow.
All right. Third and final tasting, episode 324. Mexican hot chocolate milk stout from Left Hand Brewing Company, a regional brewery in Longmont, Colorado. 6.0 ABV. No mention of the IBU.
No mention. All right. So this is my, after 900 some odd beers.
Well, the blues song said 1,000.
Yeah, I know.
So which
but
is
it's- I don't know. Oh, and by the way, anybody on here right now, if you want to hear the release, the second release, because I did it earlier on our new songs at the beginning of the pod. If anyone wants to hear the release of FFAE Blues, let me know. I can get the harmonica back out. All right. In any event, Mexican hot chocolate. Is it spicy? I'm sorry for my ignorance, but
That I don't know.
okay.
I read what I read, and that's all I read. I'm Popeye the Sailor Man.
That or Dr. Seuss.
You don't get much on the notes, I tell you that. Oh, yikes. Yeah, I just smell dankness. Maybe a little bit of burnt chocolate.
Now, if it was an IPA and you were smelling butt, that'd be a good thing.
You know what? God, I wish my daughter-in-law Kelsey was on this, because I think Mexican hot chocolate is how the chocolate is. I don't think it means it's spicy. I think it's actually a certain, because I think she got Liz and I that for Christmas one year, a Mexican hot chocolate
It's
kit
just
maker. or
chocolate from Mexico.
Yeah, or in the way they make it or something. Because I don't think it's supposed to be spicy. I don't think, because I certainly don't smell the spice.
Is richer and more intense than American hot chocolate with less sugar and a spicy kick from spices like cinnamon and cayenne pepper.
All right, let's see if we can. I don't smell the cayenne pepper. Cheers. And I'm using my groomsman glass, which it looks like I'm going to have to start washing this by hand. No, it was just the fog. My bad. Oh, interesting finish.
Mm-hmm. I could grow to like that.
Yeah, it's, I think, clearly a one and done. I mean, it's rich. There's a lot there. The cinnamon really comes through.
There's a lot of cinnamon.
Cinnamon comes through on the finish.
Lots of cinnamon.
I don't get the cayenne pepper. I get the cinnamon, chocolate, and then cinnamon.
That was Google. So I mean, there may not be any cayenne pepper, but there's definitely
Yeah.
Plenty of cinnamon in here,
Yes.
which is not a bad thing.
No.
I put it in my coffee every morning.
Really?
Yeah.
I do not.
Yeah. All right.
All right.
Player pass.
Let's do it.
And here we go.
Yes.
Player pass, Michael. Paul Allen's will stipulates that the Seahawks would eventually be sold with the proceedings.
All right, the one thing we do have
Or excuse, not the proceedings. Sorry, with the proceeds from the sale of the team. Finish that sentence.
People have talked. They do like this style of the game, but we do have to think of a different name because it's not really a player pass.
I guess it isn't.
But
Finish that sentence, Mike.
the listeners love it. All right, so Paul Allen says when he dies and the Seahawks are sold.
He's dead.
All right, so
He's been dead. His sister, I believe, is the
executor of his will. Whatever.
Thank you very much. Yes. So they will eventually be sold with the proceeds. What are they going to do with the proceeds of the sale of the Seattle Seahawks? Remember, they just won the Super Bowl.
Give it to Phil Knight so he can make better Nike shoes.
No. Allen purchased the Seahawks in 1997 and earned the franchise's first Super Bowl win in 2013. Allen died in 2018, and his younger sister, Jody Allen, has served as chair of the Seahawks since then. Right?
Yep.
The proceeds from the sale are going to be given to philanthropic efforts. No details.
What is she going to do? What, does she just get shit and shoved in it?
Well, if she is the president or CEO of the foundation, that because every multi, I'm going to say decamillionaire or billionaire has a foundation. They just all do for tax purposes. I should probably run that, and there's probably a nice little salary for running the foundation. In any event, she's probably set already. Probably doesn't need to. Yeah, as the chair of the Seattle Seahawks. Yeah,
I would think.
I'm guessing. So this gets me to my second one, Mike.
All right, let's talk.
The Seahawks sale price is expected to set a new NFL record, surpassing
Dallas Cowboys.
Nope. Who has the record right now? Anybody out there? Hello?
Is that the end, or are you going to ask what it's going for?
No, this is a finish that sentence,
All right,
Mike.
so
What is it going to go for?
If the Cowboys aren't the number one friend, I don't know
Nope.
who is.
I'll tell you who is. Washington Commanders in 2023.
That's bullshit.
I don't know. I think it's facts.
All right.
You ready?
Mm-hmm.
So they're guessing it will be around $6.05 billion.
Right. Nice return on investment for the
Billion. I mean, we're getting into monopoly money now.
Yes.
I don't know if there's actually how many billions of dollars have actually been printed. I don't know. But in any event, so supposedly the proceeds after everybody's been paid off and this and that and the other thing and whatever's left over out of $6.05 billion is going to go to philanthropic efforts. So kudos to them.
Hopefully, it's nothing like Save the Whales or anything like that, because they could send some.
You don't like whales?
No, they could send some to save.
What do you got against?
They could save like floundering podcasts like Flight Football or anything else, and get us a tech squad or something.
Maybe.
No, I don't like whales. When people spend that kind of money on shit like that, that means nothing to me. I don't give a fuck about endangered species. I could care less.
I understand.
I don't care if that is becoming extinct, and if they become extinct, then the algae won't grow underneath the rock in the South Andes. Really? I don't care. Okay, move along.
All right. So, yeah. Oh, wait a minute.
Oh, what happened?
Wait a minute. I don't know why that didn't advance.
Save the Seahawks. Kmart said save the Seahawks.
Yeah.
Well, we got Mary Ellen on there. Mary Ellen, oh, she's probably pissed at me because I didn't want to save the whales.
Right?
What does it say? Oh, come on. Well, you don't like hippos. So what are you talking about?
Yeah. Well,
I just don't let you.
I've seen what hippos do to people when they get angry.
Then stay away from them. Fuck them. You know, but I still don't want money going to save hippos.
Didn't the whale spit Jonah out?
Well, that's a legend. Okay. I know Kramer hit a golf ball one time into the eye of the big fish. Mammal. Whatever.
Mary Ellen said they literally talk.
What?
What?
Murder beast. Oh, that's what she calls hippos.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Now, you can like a whale. I just don't want any money. So all the money, here's my take on it.
Yeah.
In a nutshell, no joke.
Yeah.
All right. You want to save the great bearded clam, schizophrenic, bald eagle, hawk, dolphin.
Okay.
Whatever.
Yeah.
It's becoming extinct. So you want to put $37 million towards that cause. If I'm in charge, I'm like, you know what? Don't really care about that species. I'm going to redirect this $37 million into saving children who are trafficked for sex.
Yeah.
And if that creature that I created, and I already forgot what I said,
Right. Yeah.
dies out,
I got you.
at least he saved a lot of kids.
Yeah, that's true. Okay.
Give it to the elderly. You know, for those that,
Yeah.
can't afford, their Social Security is run out.
Right.
Let's help our elderly.
Yeah.
Fuck that wildebeest.
Yeah.
Nobody cares.
Well, I will say this, and this is not a flex, but we were on a boat tour down a river in Botswana, and the guy actually came across the mic and then, do you see, everybody see the guy over there on the little kayak, and he's standing up on one of those traditional, like you say, like carved out of a tree, super, super skinny. He's standing up on it with a paddle. It's like 2 foot wide and 20 foot long. And he said, a lot of the bad press that hippos get, those people are over there like fishing and hunting for other species and stuff like that. And they know the hippos are in the area, and they go over top of a mom hippo and their baby. And it's like, you get what you get if you don't know what you're doing and you're in a really teeny tiny boat. He said, yeah, the mom hippo gets mad and they tip the boat over and, guy's done.
Fuck around and find out.
That's right. Fuck around and find out. But so that was very educational for me.
I never got through the end of Moby Dick. Does the whale get Captain Ahab? Mary Ellen, help us out on that.
Yes,
he does kill him then.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah.
I tried to get by on
Captain Ahab gets his comeuppance.
Tried to get by on Mr. Allen's English Lit test using Cliff Notes. Cliff Notes ain't worth a shit because I failed that fucking test. But I had already got my grade point and my status on National Junior Honor Society. Everything was already etched in stone. So I just kind of tanked. Mr. Allen was a good guy. Mr. Allen, if you're out there listening, I apologize. Because I remember it like 2 weeks into his English Lit class final semester. He said, Mr. Peters, you plan on doing anything in this class this semester? I said, not really. And he said, all right, well, just don't bother those that do need the credit. I said, all right, fair enough.
Thanks for the warning.
Yeah, and then I just sat and laid low in that class, and he didn't bother me. I didn't bother him or the other students.
There you go.
And I still graduated with honors. Thanks for coming.
Yeah.
Good night.
We've got veal on Thursdays. All right, last one.
All right.
Mike, finish this sentence. Amanda Seyfried, star of Testament of Anne Lee. I know you didn't see it.
Yeah.
Neither did I. Revealed on a BBC show interview that she wore during the movie.
Chastity belt.
Close. Very close. Is that your final answer?
Yes.
A prosthetic butthole. Yeah, that's my reaction. So
Well,
the reason why
I don't
this,
think a prosthetic butthole and a chastity belt are really that
in the
close,
same area.
It's really that close to each other.
It's in the
other
same-
than
geographically, it's in the same area.
anatomically.
Well, yeah, anatomically, geographically, whatever.
All right.
But I'm just saying, here's why this is on there. So I get on my Apple News, and those of you that have Apple phones,
I don't.
I know you don't, but Apple News, you've got your main stories, and they get the large font with the large pictures. And then you get a couple of sub stories. Usually they're international news or something big that happened, whatever. Like New York got hit with the blizzard, and anything Trump does gets one of those. And then you scroll, just one little flick. And then you start getting like the other stuff. Well, there was this article from People magazine, and it
I
got.
thought you were, when you said little flag, I thought you were going somewhere else, but never mind. I'll go back to the story.
No.
Well, that could be too.
There you go. So I did the one swipe to get down to something more, relevant or fun or sports or entertainment, something like that. And just one swipe. And People magazine had an article, but it had a large picture and it had the big font, just like, on the very first page of the Apple News. And the headline was this, what I just read you. She said she wore a prosthetic butthole. And my first reaction was, why is that news? What is the common person? I would expect that to be like 5 or 6 swipes down, another. And
She wore it or she needed it?
wore it. She was wearing a prosthetic butthole. So here you go. You want me to read the
Yeah,
read the quote?
let's hear what it is.
From
I
the
mean, is it like the Scarlet Letter?
from the interview, I was pregnant and naked, but I wasn't naked at all. And at the end of the movie, I'm standing in front of a burning building with just a merkin. You cannot see my butthole in the scene, but I swear there is a prosthetic butthole there. And that made like page 2 of Apple News.
Huh.
So the other question is, I'm like, okay, what's a merkin? You know what a merkin is?
It's some type of clothing, I think. Isn't it like a...
Okay, a merkin is in the 1800s. It's a prosthetic pubic hair that some women, particularly prostitutes and other people, had when they had either bugs down there and they had to shave, or the treatment for syphilis was they used mercury back at the time in the 1800s, so the hair fell out. So in order to not look like they had bugs or syphilis, they wore a merkin. Now later on in the movies, now currently, to cover up that area, to not expose the natural body parts, they will put on a merkin.
And that's actually news?
Yeah, I'm like, what is going on? Oh my god!
What did a lot of butt? See, yeah, I'm gonna have to watch the movie just because of this, because I don't know why is she standing out naked?
I don't know. Apparently, there's a few nude scenes in there. I did not troll the internet for that kind of stuff, but I was just like, why is this making what why does it have? It had the same size font that the national news on the first page of the Apple News did. I didn't understand it, but I thought that was interesting because John Hamm. No, was it John Hamm in one of the White Lotus episodes, or one of the main characters got undressed into his bathing suit, and like a fire hose dropped out of his pants.
John Hamm wasn't in White.
That wasn't John Hamm. Whoever it was.
John Hamm does have a fire hose. I don't know
Okay.
if he's ever shown it.
But then this guy later on came out and said that was a prosthetic.
Yeah.
That was not mine.
All right.
That was
That wasn't John Hamm.
okay.
So
Just so John Hamm's would have been actual.
yes,
Not because you've seen it, because you've
No.
read that.
but that's the Hollywood gossip.
Okay, that's
Him and,
like an urban legend.
That's not urban legend. It's him and Billy Bob Thornton, Wrench Kings. That's a new series. I just fucking created a new series. Well, no blanket for that one. That's somebody else's blanket. That's not mine.
No. All right, that's it for finish this sentence, Mike.
Not that there's anything wrong with that. All right. Next one to die?
Nope.
Oh, let's go stop this. Let's go. Give me my record. Nobody heard it. The tree fell in the forest. It did make a sound. You gave me as on Golden Pond.
Yeah.
I didn't get it. I think I got it after like 3 clues, but it was a loss.
Yeah.
So what is my record?
Your record is 32, 25, and 1.
Okay.
56%.
All right. So I'm way above where I need to be.
Yep. Now, as you did during Stump Dave
Yep.
for 100 episodes, so I had number 12, number 37, and 88 at Loggers.
Yes.
The people at Loggers voted for 88.
Yes.
Now, I've got 12 and 37 left. I'm going to let you pick.
You know what? 12, hopefully I know. So let's get 37 out of the way.
Okay, so we're getting 37 out of the way?
Yes.
Okay. Now, softball of all softballs. Ready?
Yes.
I'll be back. I'll be back.
Arnold Schwarzenegger, Terminator.
Correct. What year?
I graduated high school 85. Oh, fuck. Is that pre or post graduation? Fuck. By the way, listen, for those just joining in, I got the win. I have 33 wins now. This is just like kind of like fictitious extra credit.
Well, you're just playing on house money.
1983.
Very close. 84.
God damn it. I knew it was fucking pre-graduation, but
Now, what was the technology company that allowed the technology to kind of get loose? They developed the sentient technology.
In
Do you
the
remember?
movie or
In the
in real
movie.
life?
In the movie. In the movie.
oh, I have no idea.
Okay. All right.
Liz may know that because she's a huge Terminator fan.
All right.
I don't know that, but
Okay. I'll let Cyber Systems.
oh yeah, I wouldn't.
Yeah, you would. Okay.
I never would have got.
Well, I'm not going to go with my other questions then because you're not going to know. But congratulations, you got another one.
So
33.
33. And I said I'd be 30%, which is 30 and 70. So I can lose out and be 3 games over.
Yes, sir. Oh, that's the first.
Now, the only question is, now don't give me 12 next week. But because I figured top 12, I would know it.
Yeah. You don't want number 12 next week?
No.
Oh.
But you can, but well, it couldn't have been as big a softball as I'll be back. There's no way it could be that big of a softball.
Well, I'm not going to give you any clues right now. I'm going to well, yes, I will. I guess I will. I mean, for you, I think it's going to be a pretty good softball.
All right. Well, geez, there's not much bigger. The only bigger softball.
I mean,
the only bigger softball than
top 20 are
I'll be back is what's in the box.
Top 20 are all softballs. I mean,
All right.
for the most part.
All right. You want to go next one to die, Dave?
Let's go next one to die.
We don't have that
There you go.
or lack of this sound effect. Chuck Negron, 83 years old, legendary lead singer for iconic rock band Three Dog Night.
Oh.
Now, the reason I bring this up is, do you think Chuck Negron and Three Dog Night fit the billing of legendary lead singer for iconic rock band? That I don't know. I don't know if it fits that billing, but
Yeah.
that's the billing he was given. That's what I thought it was. What did he think it was?
Terminator. Whoop.
Chuck must have been catching up on Nurse Jackie. He must have said, I'm finally going to watch Nurse Jackie. All right.
All right.
So would you say that's a puff piece, a little hyperbole? Or do you think legendary lead singer for iconic rock band actually fits for Chuck Negron, 83 years old, lead singer of Three Dog Night?
I didn't grow up in the era, so
Yeah, I think it's a little bit of clickbait.
yeah.
So
Yeah.
I know there's a Three Dogs Night song that I know, So let me search.
It's been no
let's go.
Yeah. 3 dog night.
3
dog night.
Yeah, see, it's 3 days grace, 3 doors down. So they
All you gotta do is go 3 dog, and it's gonna come up.
All right. Oh fuck! Yeah, we know this one. With 179 million streams on Spotify, it's "Joy to the World."
Oh,
So
yeah, you think?
So Chuck's is a great man. So Chuck's a little older than us, so he's with 3 dogs. So according to Chuck Negron belongs on this list. Number 2, Trey Johnson, 54, 31st draft pick in 1994, played 1994 to 2002 with the Redskins, Browns, and then one final year, 2002, with the Redskins, retired to Redskins. 54 is too young to die. Died on a family vacation unexpectedly with his family. So,
yeah.
R.I.P. Trey Johnson. And number 1, Bill Mazeroski, 89 years old. His main claim to fame was he walked it off in 1960 for the Pittsburgh Pirates in Game 7 of the World Series. Now, that's a fucking flex.
Yeah.
Game 7 of the World Series, fucking walk it off. Now, Jake, our next one to die correspondent, also sat at Bill Mazeroski's table when Bill Mazeroski was inducted into the Polish American Hall of Fame. Which brings me to the point, how did non-listener, non-viewer Dick Fisher beat him to the punch with the information that Bill Mazeroski died when Jake Danielewski sat at the guy's fucking table?
I don't know.
So we have a brush with greatness and a next one to die all melded into one on a guy who walked it off in Game 7 of the World Series.
Wow.
So Joe Carter pulled a Bill Mazeroski. Or was that Game 6? See, now, if Fish was on here, he would correct me and say, oh, no, Carter walked it off in Game 6, you stupid fuck. And it would be deserved. Was Carter's homer against the Braves Game 6 or Game 7? He walked it off and into the World Series, but it might not have been Game 7. Mazeroski's was Mazeroski's was Game 7.
All right. If you want the answer to that question, then we got to go here. Walk off. Here you go.
Joe Carter, Game 6 of the yeah. So Mazeroski was one better than Joe Carter because even if Carter doesn't lose, So anyway, those are our next one to dies.
I've got something.
I just want to follow up, and I wish I had a visual here for the millions and millions of viewers. Episode 317, my fuck you was to the companies that give you the containers where they try to butt fuck you out of product.
Oh, okay. Yeah, your lotion and whatever. Yep. Yeah.
Well, 7 weeks later, I'm still on the same bottle. It's turned upside down. I unscrew the cap, pull the wand out, put the fingers around the wand, little facial cream, rub it in, and who knows how many weeks I have left. But that was 7 weeks ago, and Suave is still getting the big fuck you for me because you ain't fucking getting me to fucking pay for something when it's not done.
Right.
And I'm the guy with the toothpaste. I'm taking my toothbrush.
Right.
Getting 3 more brushes out of that tube.
Right.
They're not.
No.
I'm no dummy, Dave.
Oh, God. Not going to spend that kind of money.
I'm a dummy, but, not when it comes to wasted shit.
Right. So that's funny you say that because mine is from a former fuck you that I had on the water bottles, pop bottles, and particularly the folks at Silk, the Silk products like Silk coconut milk, almond milk, those kind of things, where they made the cap like about that thick. You got well, I mean, I know you're gonna probably bring one out.
Yep.
So, yeah, I mean, and I'm not geriatric by any stretch of the imagination. Yeah, it's like, what is that? That's not even. Is that a little more than a quarter of an inch?
Oh, nowhere near a quarter of an inch.
Like, so, I had a hell of a time. I drink coconut milk, right? From Silk, and so our sponsorship is shot from that company, but. I'm sitting there and I'm trying to get a grip on this thing, and I'm trying to, and I got to get a towel, and I'm feeling like, God, how old am I? So somebody must have been listening, Mike, because now they've got that thing. It's probably at about a half inch now. It's clearly I can get my fingers on it. No problem whatsoever. So kudos to the company at Silk. They probably listened to a lot of bitching and looked at their feedback. Their what do you call those groups? A something group. While we're doing that,
Lamont, what Sanford and Son references did we
a
make?
sample group. What?
What Sanford and Son reference did we make?
Oh shit.
Or-
Oh, Edith. No, that one.
Edith.
No, that Edith. That's Archie
all-
Bunker.
yeah,
that's all in the family. Shit. His wife. He says, "I'm coming for you." Whatever.
No, that's
He's gonna
Sanford-
die.
that's Sanford and Son.
Yeah. What did you say?
Did I say that?
Yeah.
All right. That okay. You Lamont, you big dummy. I don't remember saying that.
Yes.
All right. Good call out, Kmart.
So I just wanted kudos. I now I don't have to go in and get a fresh.
Yeah, I brought this up because I thought this thing fucking falls off after you use it. That's
Yeah.
too thin.
It is very.
It's not that I can't open it. It's just it doesn't.
Well, you
I
can
mean,
open this
if
one.
I squeezed it like here,
Yeah.
water would spray over everything. And with the cap on, I shouldn't be able to spray water out.
True. I'm just saying from the they have the ridge at the top of the half-gallon milk carton, and so when that cap is that close to that, and it's only like that thick, trying to get your finger in there and it wouldn't work. Excuse me. So that was
You know how many times I've tried to get my finger in there? All right, David. I have an either or for you.
all right.
I like them both. I'd love one. Hopefully you choose it. But they're both
Oh God.
kind of interesting. Elizabeth.
I don't. Never mind. That was not supposed.
All right.
Yes.
Perfection will have to wait another 11 years.
Okay.
Or it's been a while, but I'm telling you, we can't make this shit up.
So the perfection 11 years. Right now, Miami of Ohio is 28-0. 11 years ago would be.
We'll have to wait another 11 years.
So I'm saying it was 2004, 2015.
That's a go. I said
Oh.
another 11 years.
Why 11 though? I don't understand the first one, so you can't make this shit up.
All right, I'll share that one offline with you, maybe.
Okay.
All right. So, in let me get to my fucking web page so I get the facts straight.
Yeah, Chuck, we
Just the facts, ma'am.
yeah. What her name was Lamont? No, yeah.
No, not Wheezy.
No. Hey Lamont, you big dummy. Oh no, that was his son, Lamont.
Lamont was the son.
Yeah, that was Fred Sanford's wife. Oh, Elizabeth was really? Oh yeah, Elizabeth, I'm coming for you.
All
Or, what was the exact quote, Chuck? Let us know.
As I look, all right. So wait a second here. I've got it dialed in. All right. That was the U.S. hockey team that I've already covered. All right. So, in 1980,
Yep.
the United States hockey team, Miracle on Ice,
Yes.
as we already talked about. Beat the Russians, and then beat Finland for the gold. Had they lost, they wouldn't have even got the gold or got a
Got
medal.
a medal.
All right. Who was the last player cut from 1980?
John Smith.
Jack Hughes.
Oh, wow.
Sunday, February 21st. No, Saturday's 28th. Sunday, February 22nd, the United States beat Canada in the gold medal game on an overtime game winner.
Mm-hmm.
Who scored the game-winning goal to beat Canada for the gold medal?
Jack Hughes.
Jack Hughes.
Wow.
What is the relation? There is no relation.
Oh.
So Jack Hughes was cut as the last player from the 1980 Olympic team, and Jack Hughes scores the winner of the next gold medal
Wow.
that the U.S. won after the 1980 team won their gold.
Right. Now, is the former Jack Hughes still alive? I mean, he's got to be still alive, yeah?
That, you know what, I just watched that special. I know there was like Herb Brooks and like three of the players had died.
Okay.
And the special I watched, I don't know
Yeah.
if Jack Hughes would, but Jack Hughes wouldn't have been on it because he was cut.
He was cut.
Now, in fairness,
I'm just saying he would have been in his 20s, yeah?
yes.
Assuming. That's a
Yes.
big assumption, but he would have been in his 20s. So that's
Now, to be clear,
that's 40 years later.
to be clear,
So he's being in his maybe 70-ish,
to be clear,
65, 70.
his name was John Francis Hughes,
But
everybody called him Jack, much like John Morris, Jack Morris of the Tigers.
Sure.
Be that as it may, they scratched Jack Hughes, Herb Brooks did. So I just find it, there's no way, if that was a movie, you wouldn't fucking believe it.
Right.
When,
Right.
wait a second, Jack Hughes was the last player cut, and Jack Hughes scores. Hell, he had a brother on the team, Quinn Hughes. Why didn't Quinn Hughes score the game winner? No, it was Jack Hughes who was the last fucking player cut from the 1980 team. That you can't make that shit up, Dave.
I can't believe you found that.
Well, I didn't really find it. It was in my inbox, and I was like, well, that's fucking interesting. So then I knew that was an either or part of the question. I just had to put something up against it.
Fair enough. Nice work, Mike.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. All right. Well, 2 weeks in a row we were on schedule. Last week we were way early. This week we're only a little bit late, Dave. Do you have anything else?
I do not.
All right.
We're good.
So I'm going to rate this beer.
Yep.
This is one of those beers. Do you rate on style, or do you rate on your personal preference? Now, this is clearly not my favorite of the night.
Yeah.
So I would have to go lower than 4.08. But for what this beer was, did it check the boxes, tickle the fancies, and like, hey, I am what I am, and that's all that I am. I'm Popeye the Sailor Man.
Right.
That's the second Popeye reference of this pod. You know what? I've always been the guy that I got to go favorite of the night. I'm going to give this a 4.00.
Yeah.
So what I just said.
I went same logic, same rating scale, 3.90.
All right.
Yep. I went along the same line. And it actually grew on me more and more and more.
Yeah. It's a slow burn, and it gets you there.
Yeah.
Anything else from our viewing audience?
Nope, just the specifics.
It's the big one. What's it, Chuck?
I put that one on there, yep.
Right.
It's the big one, Elizabeth. I'm coming to see you. And he would sit in his chair right outside the door and
Or it'd be like right before the kitchen when Lamont pissed him off.
yeah. Yep.
So, see you, boys. Thanks, Kmart, for being here. Love you. Love all our viewers. Love all our like, subscribe, follow, pass it along. We love you. But as I look down the bottom of my glass, I can see I'm out of beer. And as the late, great Stuart Scott would say, you ain't got to go home, but you got to get the heck up out of here.